Hi Virgo, welcome. So Virgo, this is going to be your reading. I'm going to start with the spiritual general messages and then I'm going to get into the you versus them love reading. I am time stamping this March because that's when I'm recording it, but my readings are timeless, so I just trust that when this finds you, that's when it's for you. Don't get too caught up on the timeline. And let's get into it. So Virgo, a very insistent type of vibe as I come into the reading. It's a mixture of like highs and lows, I feel, where you may find that your mood is fluctuating a lot, or that you're having like really good days and then a really bad day, or you're having a good day and then a bad moment and then you bounce right back. So I feel like a little bit of a boomerang type of thing going on here in the atmosphere. The cards that came out for you were Venus, the 11th house, and the North Node of Destiny. So this is Aquarian energy here. You could be connecting with Aquarius, have that in your chart, and or it's just the vibes that you may be feeling. So these vibes are really about love, romance, very magnetic, very attractive type of energy. And then you also have the 11th house here, which is interesting because it talks about the edge or edginess, or a little bit of an edge to the energy. And that's kind of what I was feeling, like a little bit of that edginess. But it also talks about friendships, group creativity, group projects, your social network, experimenting with new things. It's a bit of a rebellious vibe. It's more future-oriented energy. And this card is also future-oriented energy. So, but this is talking about also your fulfillment, your purpose, your soul tribe, if you will. This is all about growth and development, I feel. So overall, really positive vibes as we begin the reading, and I'm always happy to see that for you, Virgo. So let's see what else. Ooh, for some reason I feel a need to yawn. Oh my goodness, excuse me. You have a card of transformation, consciousness, what else? And comparisons. So I feel like there may be some transformations going on in your life, but this is on a deeper level. This is on a spiritual level and with your conscious mind. So it could be that you're changing the way that you see things, or the way that you see life, or the way that you see spirituality, or maybe the way that you see another or others. Okay, but there does seem to be, I don't know, like groundbreaking type of information or epiphanies or downloads coming in for you, Virgo, that are truly changing you from the inside out. This could be like learning new concepts or learning new things about yourself, changing belief patterns. And some of you are consciously aware and doing this on purpose, and others of you, it's a bit of like a tower moment type of thing, like a moment of enlightenment, or just a rush of ideas, or something occurring in your life that creates that pivot or that change. You also have the card of comparison here, which is, I love the depiction of this card, you see, because one of the trees is very, very big and thick, and so you think, oh, that's a very strong tree, right? And then there's the other tree, the bamboo tree, that is thin and looks weak, but it is just as strong as the big tree. And so that's why they say don't make comparisons, right? Because even though they look different, they both hold the same strength, or the same amount of strength, right? And so where in your life are you making comparisons with yourself or with others, Virgo? Somebody else's strength, if you don't have that same specific strength, it does not by proxy make you weak. That just means your strength is in a different way, is in a different talent, and if we all had the same exact strengths, we wouldn't have anything to give each other. We wouldn't have anything to barter with or bounce off of each other, But oftentimes, like, we'll see people who are like maybe really good at something, and be like, oh wow, they're really good at that, which means I'm not good at it, you know, or that I must be like them to be good at it. It's like, no, you can be good at it in a million different ways. You don't have to match that same person's abilities to also have a gift or also be strong. You know what I mean? So it's really just about also honoring yourself and what you're naturally good at. What are you naturally good at, Virgo? Because that's your strength, right? And I feel like at this point in age, you know, based on the demographics that I see on my YouTube, I'm talking to mostly, you know, 30 to 60-year-old people. And so at this point of our lives, you should kind of already know or identify with at least one thing that you're really, really good at. And, you know, make it yours. Make it your bitch, you know. So anyways, let's go deeper and see. Let's see, what else for Virgo? What else for my Virgos? No. Oh God, this song's been stuck in my head all day. I don't think it's for the purpose of the reading. I think TikTok is just slowly eroding my brain. But it's the other, it's you can't even get on TikTok without hearing it. He says, please. I can't even think of the words. Please don't take the beautiful things that I got. Oh, you might resonate with that. I don't know. But oh my gosh, my mind has been like a song factory for like 2 freaking days. And like I always get songs when I'm, you know, meditating, channeling, which is like in general. I feel like I always have a radio station playing in my head. But lately it's been like, oh my gosh, so loud. It actually feels like I have the radio on. It's insane. All right, anyways, King of Wands. Let's see, what does Virgo need to know? 5 of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords. You know, Virgo, you are the master of your own fate. That is absolutely the truth. And I feel like you've come really far. And I feel like there's a lot to be proud of yourself about. And you may be getting some confidence boost, you know, during this time frame. But I also feel like that there's other things that you have yet to overcome or that you're maybe still working on within yourself. You have the 5 of Pentacles here. So there's still like this fear of like loss or losing something that puts you on edge, and it makes you feel protective or defensive or whatever, when it's like that edginess really isn't necessary, Virgo. You're in a different chapter of your life. So where I feel like that served you at some point, that edginess, you know, and it served you in many ways, but primarily to protect yourself. But now I'm getting like, this is a point in time, right? Or a point in time in your life where you can kind of ease up on that a little bit. Be your own friend, be others' friends, be a bit softer, go to that more softer space of yourself. Because I feel a lot of fierce determination, but I also feel a bit of prickliness, okay? Prickliness, is that even a word? I don't think so. And also, if this isn't your energy, you may be dealing with somebody that's feeling a bit prickly, you know what I mean? And you can shorten that if you want. Maybe you're dealing with a prickly prick. I don't know. I don't like using words like that though. You know, so take it as it resonates. If you are dealing with somebody that's being a bit irritable, right? Fighting fire with fire or getting defensive is not going to help. It's going to infuse the situation with more of that energy. And so taking a different approach there, or taking the approach of almost like a detached approach, you know, which can be hard for you to do as a Virgo, especially if you have a lot of fire in your chart. But it's like, you know, when people act out like that or they behave like that, it's because of whatever they have going on in their multi-universe internally. And it has very little to do with us on the external world. And so if you could just understand that, it will keep you in a place of feeling calm and empowered versus allowing a situation or a person to bring you into that prickly space that doesn't feel good to you either, you know. So let's see what else here for you, Virgo. The moon, 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. So I feel a bit overwhelmed as well. So again, this might be a very busy time frame for you, or where there's a little bit of that edginess there going on. I mean, there's a lot of positive things going on here. But there's also like, I don't know, there's like this weird vibration that's coming in with it. So listen to your emotions, listen to your intuition. There's a buildup too of the energy with the 3 of Pentacles and 2 of Pentacles here. So I feel like, you know, whether that be with your finances, with your work, with a relationship, there's some sort of buildup there. And I feel it's in a positive way. I also feel your intuition is leading you. And so to pay attention to that, there might be like quite a few things on your plate. But the support is there, the help is showing up, the right people, the right timing. You just need to be in receptive mode about it. And you know what? You can't be in receptive mode and irritable at the same time. In fact, the feeling of irritation is your sign that you're not in receptive mode. Did you know that? So it's like, pay attention to that. And then do whatever you can to get yourself back into a good feeling space as soon as you can. Because if you let irritation linger and you don't get out ahead of it and you don't do anything to change the vibration, by the end of the day, you might have a full-blown meltdown, you know, or be so overwhelmed that it, you know, melts you down. I don't know. So be careful with that, Virgo. It's all about balance as well during this time frame. So, oh, really? That was like my whole deck. Hold on a second. Hold, please. Talking about irritable, like what the heck? Alright. Okay. Alright. Alright, what else can Virgo expect? Ooh, the Hierophant. I want you, I need you, oh love. There's that song again. Alright, the Hierophant, the 2 of Swords, the 7 of Pentacles. I'm going to clarify this 2 of Swords real quick. Oh wow, whole story. Yeah, there's something here that you're not really sure like what direction to go in or how do I handle this, you know, and I feel this is on a more emotional level, could definitely be within the relationship sector, but take it as it resonates, could be career too, but I just feel like, I feel a sense of like duty or like trying to do the right thing, you know, and you're trying to be patient and to stay focused. But I feel also there is uncertainty or insecurity showing up. There is an unstable energy here, like an edginess. And again, this could be coming from you, Virgo, but it could also be in your surroundings. It could also be in someone that you're dealing with. Take it as it resonates. But it's just a very in and out energy. Oh, geez. Okay. I'm sorry, I asked for clarification on the Two of Swords. And I got the Knight of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Emperor. And I have two different messages from this. I'll show you the cards. Unreliable, inconsistent, in and out, deceptive energy. Now, this could be you, or this could be someone you're connecting with, particularly if you're connecting with a masculine. If you are a masculine Virgo, a male Virgo, or you're a feminine who has a lot of masculine energy, then this might be you, because the King of Pentacles is here. So for my masculine Virgos, keep it on the up and up, because I feel something shady's going on here. And it feels like you're in control, but the powers that be see all. So even what you think you're keeping hidden will not be hidden, you know. Okay, for those of you who are dealing with somebody else, you know, and they have hidden motives, or they've got something shady going on, and it's weird because it's like there's no clear direction with this person. Like there's something already off about them. You feel that it's off. Then I feel like in time, you know, be patient. Continue to do the right thing. Stay true to yourself, and the truth will be shown. See, because if it's somebody outside of you doing this, Virgo, eventually this power trip or whatever they got going, they think they got it under control and they don't. Because you can't dabble with the dark and still be in control. You know. And if this is you, Virgo, particularly my masculine Virgos, just know that, you know. It could put a wrench or an edge to an otherwise smooth plan. Ooh. All right, so let's see what the guidance says, and then we're going to go to the love reading and go a bit deeper. Oh my goodness, that song is now, I'm understanding why that song won't go away. He says, please don't take these beautiful things that I got. Okay, so that could be a fear, right? A fear of something being taken from you, or that a fear of somebody that you're dealing with, and it's creating that edginess or that hidden deceptive behavior. That's what's really at the core of this is fear. So if you're wondering, like, where is this coming from? Say if this is coming from you, it's coming from a place of fear. If it's somebody else you're dealing with and you're like, what is up with this person? They're coming from a place of lack and fear, which is ultimately going to bite them in the ass. Okay. So anyways, let's see what the guidance is. Relationships I don't want. Clarify those I do want. Whenever you know what you do not want, you always know more clearly what you do want. So in any moment of awareness of another person's undesirable situation, give your undivided attention to the idea of improvement that is hatched from your interaction. And as you learn to do that, not only will you be of increasing value to other people, but you will see how your relationships with others add immeasurably to your own becoming. Interesting. Card number 18. All right, so let's jump to the love reading and see what else we've got coming through. Sit right there. I'll see you in just a second. Hi, Virgo. Welcome back. And we're going to go into the you versus them love portion of the reading now. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person that you may be connecting with. Keep in mind it's a general read, so the roles may be reversed. And yes, this is usually about an intimate partner, maybe an ex, but it's also could be about a family member, a friend, a coworker, a sibling, you name it. Keep an open mind and let's go. So, Virgo, you have the card of intensity, and this person has the card of guilt. Ooh, 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 ooh. Now that's edgy. And I was getting like a really edgy vibe in the spiritual reading, so this makes a little bit of sense to me, but I just feel, yeah, you might feel pretty intensely, you know, about this connection, about this person, or just like maybe in general. I do feel like Virgos have very intense energy. Just point blank period. And I'm surrounded by them. My father, my sons, my fiance. I mean, like literally, I'm surrounded. And they all have very, whatever they're passionate about, super, super intense. So, Virgo, this shouldn't be surprising to you, this intenseness, right? This person has guilt. Ooh, this person is feeling guilty or blamey or blaming themselves for something. So let's see what that's about. We're going to look at the recent past and what led up to the now. We're also going to look at how you both see and feel about each other, and most likely outcomes. So recent past for my Virgos. Oh my goodness. This does not surprise me because I want to say your last reading, it ended with this card and now it's beginning with this card. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it did. But I'm happy to see it in the past position. And that is the Three of Swords. You have the Page of Pentacles next to that. So, you know what? Anytime we get hurt or our feelings hurt or we have a down moment or a bad day, you know what always comes after that? Another chance, another day to try again, to do better. And isn't that such a blessing that every day we have the ability to start over if you allow yourself the grace to start over, which you always should. But I feel like there's a little bit of that like start over type of energy showing up here, Virgo. But I feel like you're handling this well, and there's progress and movement forward away from this more darker energy. So I feel like if you've been working on something within yourself or within your life, within your career, within relationships, it's working. And it may not feel like that all of the time, but there is progress here. There is momentum here. So let's see this person's recent past. Six of Pentacles. Whoa! The Hangman. Ace of Swords. So, Virgo, I feel like this person has also been in the state of receptivity or giving and receiving. They are definitely in a space where they're wanting to see things from a different point of view or from your point of view. And this is showing up in the recent past. So I feel like this person's done a lot of thinking. They've gained a lot of clarity. They've gained some sort of new, I heard processed something. So they may have been processing something, but they've gained some sort of new perspective here. And yeah, there's this card of guilt. So very interesting. Let's see what else. Let's see how Virgo, how do you see this person? How do you perceive them in the now current energy for Virgo? Seven of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Wands. This is so random, guys. This is not at all related to your reading, but I guess because I'm in a high vibration right now and I meditated, I'm getting like all of these downloads that are completely unrelated to your reading. So like for my spiritual and in tune, high vibing Virgos, holy shit, excuse my language, but it's like, wow, super heightened spidey senses right now. Like I just got a download about the elites of the world and how that equates to the oppressed and law of attraction. Like randomly. I mean, I have to write this down. I might make a video about it on my Facebook later, but what? I'm trying to do a love reading. Let's focus. Let's focus. Anyways, I thought I would share that with you because you might relate, like it's happening in your reading. So maybe you're also going to be getting like crazy information or random downloads. I don't know. Or maybe you've been obsessing over that topic. Who knows? It's super weird. Okay, so 7 of weeds, 7 of wands, Queen of Pentacles, the 6 of wands. This is showing up in how you see this person. I heard beating them off with a stick. So I don't know what that means. Like, they have a lot of followers, or maybe you want to beat this person off with a stick. I don't know. I just say what I hear. Anyways, oh my God, how you see this person. I feel like, you know, you want things to be successful for them and for their life. You see them as a successful person. I heard devoted or loving, loyal. But there's also this defensiveness here, this guardedness. Can be argumentative, temperamental type of energy. Or maybe they bring that out in you, you know, take it as it resonates. But I feel it's a mix, you know, when you think about this person. There's definitely a positive aspects, right, that you see. It's also like a protectiveness around this connection or this person. So let's see how they view you. 9 of Pentacles. They see you as very independent, very focused, very detail oriented. Gosh, they know you're a Virgo, that's for sure. They feel like you're in control. And I heard in control of the outcomes. I'm not sure that's always true, but maybe. They see you very capable, very self-sufficient, down to earth. I just want to say the same words over and over again. Focused. This does come almost a little bit like hyper focused though, Virgo, where it may feel like to this person that you're, you know, all about you or all about what you got going on, or that maybe you're not, they're not feeling a part of it or not getting that attention that they want from you. So I know also, Virgo, you like to get really hyper focused and fixated, especially when you're really passionate about something, especially when you've got a project going on, or, you know, something that's really captivated your attention. And sometimes y'all can be getting so into that you forget about, you know, other things that are going on. And like, just be aware that like this person may feel, you know, that sense of detachment. So let's see how you feel underneath it all. The Magician, King of Cups. See, you know, that's interesting too, because I feel like sometimes, Virgo, you get a bad rap in the astrology community for being, you know, critical or uncaring, hard-nosed, you know, but honestly, like, y'all are the most sensitive. I don't want to say the most sensitive, but in the top 3 most sensitive zodiac signs. So like, it always like flabbergasts me that people don't see that big heart, that sensitivity underneath that Virgo shell, you know what I mean? Because it would seem like you're someone who doesn't take anything to heart, but you do. You know, you do, because you care. It's just like, but sometimes your like appearance or your mannerisms like throws people off, or maybe throws this person off even, where they don't necessarily see that or feel that or whatever. Because I definitely feel like you're holding on to some feelings right now. Ooh, 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 ooh. And if you continue to do that, that is not going to go well. I definitely feel like, especially if you got hurt feelings, if Virgo, if you have hurt feelings and you're holding on to it, don't let that create tension and resentment inside of you, because I feel like that a high likelihood that is what's happening, or you know, it's beginning, right? And you know, if you go back to the spiritual reading, I was saying, like, you can't be irritable and in alignment at the same time. And I'm going to say that here. You can't be in a state of resentment and also in a state of gratitude at the same time. You cannot be in a state of resentment and a state of love at the same time. So therefore, when we choose those lower level emotions, it takes us out of that aligned state of being and makes us feel terrible. So sometimes we think feeling bad is a punishment for other people. Like, I'm going to punish you by being mad at you. But really, the only person you're punishing is yourself. Because by allowing yourself to choose that state of anger, you are also disallowing the goodness, the love, the happiness that you're cutting yourself off from and paying the price. So who pays the price more? You do. You end up paying that price more. Because also, if you're in a state of anger, your body cannot reproduce the cells in its body appropriately because the source energy is not flowing through it appropriately. And anger, especially suppressed anger, over time, holding on to things for long periods of time to where your constant mood or your constant vibration is in a space of angry, will always result in health issues. Notably the heart. The heart chakra is very much connected to love, but also very sensitive to anger. But it can express itself in many ways. Chronic pain is another common byproduct of anger. See, people aren't taught enough about how their emotions affect their physical body, because if they understood that, they would not harbor negative feelings ever, because they would know, by me doing this, I'm actually deteriorating my own health. So who are you punishing? Right? Okay, how does this person feel about Virgo underneath it all? Four of Swords, the Strength card, the Two of Cups. Wow. Well, you know what? This person not only sees you in a positive light, they feel about you very positive things. I have no idea why this Guilt card is here, because I see a lot of positive energy around this as it comes to like how they think and feel about you. But maybe we'll get to that. All right. So anyways, in their heart of hearts, I feel like this person, they've done a lot of healing around their heart. They feel very strongly about the connection, very tied to you, very close-knit is the specific wording I got. Wanting to make progress, not minding if it takes a while, taking it one day at a time, but I feel no rush here. I feel peace around this, okay? A sense of peacefulness, I guess. So what's got you rattled then, Virgo? Let's see, most likely outcomes. Seven of Cups. Ooh, Two of Cups. You're confused, and yet you're obsessing about this connection, and yet trying to see both sides of the coin. You know, Virgo, you're very analytical as well, similar to a Libra, to where you pay attention to details and you want to know and understand all sides. And I feel like yet it's weird. It's like you can't figure this person out, even though when I pull their cards, I see very clearly a very clear energy. But there's something that's edgy here, and there's something I feel has rattled you. And it's confusing. And it's like, you feel very connected to this person. There's like a heavy fixation on the connection or attachment. Maybe not so healthy of an attachment. Just keeping it real. But I also feel like you're trying to figure something out. You're trying to keep yourself in balance here. I feel your emotions being like overwhelming, overpowering, or like so intense. You know, that maybe it's, you know, sometimes our emotions will cloud us from being able to see clearly, right? So there's a bit of that going on. Let me see how this person sees you, Virgo. Judgment. The Knight of Wands. Five of Cups. Oh my goodness. Whew. Well, there's a lot swirling around this, I feel. I also feel, see, this person's in the space of like trying to let something go, be playful, you know, be at ease, trying to stay positive, and yet they end up at the Five of Cups, Two of Swords, feeling completely emotionally drained. That didn't work type of thinking, feeling pulled in many different directions, not knowing what the answer is. So something has rattled this person as well, or that's what's coming up in the near future here. And it could be like you get rattled and then try to find your balance. And you know, when we're tied to people like soulmates, it's like we energy exchange, especially if you're in close proximity. So like it's like a domino effect. So like you get rattled, maybe you get over it, maybe you don't, I don't know. This person feels the energy, now they're rattled, you know, and then they're mirroring it back. And sometimes it can go back and forth like that. And that could also be what's going on. But let me get a clarifier on this. The Tower. Well, there's a big change coming out of this that's going to help to move things forward. So I feel both of you kind of getting your cages rattled, but I honestly feel like this sets the direction. It sets the course straight. It sets you in a different direction, in a more positive direction, right? So I feel like divine intervention coming in, or a change that allows, you know, this person to ultimately get out of that space and move forward, and then listen to their intuition better. There's weird, because there's something that they feel guilty about though, or there's some sort of guilt involved here. Okay, and go back to the spiritual reading, because I felt like there was a shadiness there. This could be on your end, Virgo, and this person could be picking up on it, and or it could be on their end and you're picking up on it. I feel like this has something to do with the rattled cage, or the edginess that I'm feeling here. And I thought I was going to get clarification on it, but it never came out. I never got a card out. I'll try one more time. What's this about? Who's feeling guilty about being happy or being successful? What a weird thing to feel guilty about. It's got something to do with that. I mean, I definitely know for my own life that I have been in a situation of being, you know, maybe blessed with money or a gift or wellness or whatever. I've been in a state where I was doing really good in my life, and maybe I had a close person, you know, family, friend, lover, whoever, who wasn't quite doing as good, and it made me feel guilty. So I actually don't think that's so uncommon now that I think about it. Although it's nonsensical, because what is guilt going to do? Nothing. And you should never feel guilty about having blessings or being blessed or feeling good, right? We all have our time in the sun, but yeah, it's a sense of that. I feel like that's where it's coming from. Like, I shouldn't feel good when you don't feel good, or I shouldn't have a good day when you're having a bad day, or like, I shouldn't be proud of myself because like you're really going through something. It's something weird like that, you know? Anyways, I don't usually go that detailed, so take that part. If it resonates, leave it. If it doesn't, let's see what the guidance has to say. Card number 24. Others' opinions are less important than my guidance system. You did not intend to use the opinion of others to measure against your beliefs, desires, or actions in order to determine the appropriateness of them. Instead, you knew and still remembered long after you were born that it was the relationship between the opinion or knowledge of the source within you and your current thoughts in any moment that would offer you the perfect guidance in the form of your emotional guidance system. This is just a reminder to you, Virgo, that your emotions are your guidance. If it feels bad, it's time to ask questions, deeper questions. If it feels good, probably thoughts that are worth continuing. But until you understand emotions, aka vibrations, and what they mean, you will forever feel a little bit out of control, right? But the power is within you, and that's your reminder. And I love you guys so much. I'm going to leave it there. Zodiac signs you could be connecting with or having your own chart. I've got Leo, Cancer, Scorpio, Libra, Aries, Leo again, Aries again, Libra again, Capricorn, and I had Aquarius in the first part of the reading. But take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe. If you haven't yet, you can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff, as I do have videos and content over there. All of the links are located in the description in the bottom of this video, as well as in the About section. Otherwise, wishing you the very, very best. And until next time, my friends, namaste.